What is going on, guys? Papa C back with a Duel Links video for you guys. Today we're going to be looking at a 6 Samurai deck. Make sure to leave a like down below, it's helped the channel a ton. Subscribe if you're new and leave a comment down below if you guys want to see me use a specific deck in the future. I'll try my best to build as many decks as I possibly can. Hopefully it's stuff that isn't too crazy to build, because building decks with multiple URs for main boxes is pretty hard. So, getting into the deck, 6 Samurai is one of my all-time favorite decks in this game. 6 Sam, Psychics, and what am I missing? 6 Sam, Psychics, and something else for my favorite. Why am I forgetting it? Oh, Counterphase. Those are like my 3 favorite decks. I always go back to those. Psychics, a couple months ago when Esperova came out, was so fun to play. But we're looking at 6 Sams. One of my favorite decks, like I've said. I've entered this deck in many tournaments before, and I've done pretty well in them. Although they were small tournaments, so something too crazy. Now, unfortunately, 6 Sams haven't really gotten too many new cards as of lately. We did get that one card from the card trader, which I'm trying to find right now. It was a quick play spell from the card trader. I'm not playing it. I don't think it's that. You know, I'm just gonna search for 6 Sam. How about that? I'll just do this. 6 Sam. This card. Scrolls of the 6 Samurai. So 6 Scrolls of the 6 Samurai. Tribute 2 face-up 6 star monsters. Special 1 rate Shogun Champ from your deck. I don't think it's that good. I've never tested it though, disclaimer. But I've seen people try it. I don't know. Either way, getting into the deck. The main purpose of this deck is this guy right here. Great Shogun Shin. I know I just finished saying how building decks multiple URs is hard, as I have a deck with 5 URs, but still, I love 6 Samurai, so it's okay. You know, some decks you just love, you gotta build it. So, Great Shogun Shin, you can special summon him when you control 2 or more 6 Samurais, in this game 2, because you can have more than 2, I guess, because it's Duel Links, and your opponent can only activate 1 Spell or Trap card per turn. Very powerful card, I like it a lot. Next up, triple Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. You can special summon this guy when you control their 6 Sam. That's pretty much all you need to know. When he's destroyed, you can add 1 6 Samurai back from your graveyard to your hand, including itself if you have another 6 Sam in the grave, which is pretty nice. Then only 2 Kizaru, 900 beat stick. When this guy is special summoned, you get to search a 6 Samurai of a different attribute than you have on the field, meaning unfortunately since he's an Earth, you can't go Kizaru to Grandmaster. That'd be amazing, but you can search into your Zanji or your Doji. Now, Zanji is kind of a filler piece here. Zanji is just an 800 beat stick. At the start of the damage step, or at the end of the damage step, excuse me, this card attacked. Not if it got attacked. If you attacked with it, destroys the monster that this card attacks. So that's decent. In past metas like the Silver meta, I played Iroh, because Iroh could pop a face down monster pretty easily. In this meta, you could argue that Kaman is good, because Kaman can pop Amazon's Willpower, or and Amazon's Onslaught, which is what I meant to say, which is kind of cool. Now, I did test this deck on stream last night. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, by the way. Link in the description. I stream more than just Duel Links, but I'm trying to stream a lot of Duel Links. Trying to get back on the stream grind. But, in testing, this card was pretty good. I just feel like it's the safest general pick. Maybe Yaichi could be good. Yaichi pops back row that's face down. I don't know. Then we got Triple Doji, one of my favorite cards. Now, I'm going to read the effect because it's a little crazy. So, when another 6-star monster is normal or special summon to your field, except in your damage step, you can send 1 6-star Samurai card. 6 Samurai card. Could be a spell or trap. Why would you do that? I don't know, but you could do it. To the graveyard. And if wait, no, I'm missing up. You can send 1 6 Sam card from your deck to the graveyard. If exactly 1 6 Sam monster you control and no other cards will be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish from your graveyard instead. Now, Kizaru has that second effect as well. And then Zanji has a similar effect where if it would be destroyed, you can destroy another 6 Samurai. So what you could do with Zanji is you could go, Zanji gets destroyed, pop Grandmaster, Grandmaster add itself back. Which is so crazy. Next up, Triple Cunning. This is a pretty polarizing card, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Not many people played it back in the day. I don't know what the state is now of 6 Samurai players play. I don't know if there's any 6 Samurai players. If you're a 6 Sam player in Duel Links, let me know in the comments down below, because I want to talk to you about this deck. So, this card, send a face-up 6 Sam you control to the graveyard, then target a 6 Sam monster in either player's graveyard, so I guess that's cool for the mirror match. Special summon. So this is nice because it gets around Wall of D. What I do is, like, I attack with Zanji, they Wall of D, activate Cunning, send this, get Zanji back. Wall of D did nothing, which is kind of nice. You could also do this with Grandmaster. You can bring out Grandmaster, nice. You can't bring out Great Shogun Shin. Great Shogun Shin doesn't have 6 Samurai in the name. Then I have 2 Powerful Rebirth because it combos nicely with Kizaru. What you could also do is you could do some cheeky OTK, so to say. Like, you could go Doji, send Kizaru, set this, next turn revive Kizaru, and then ties that bind, and you would not win, but you leave with like 100 life points or 200 life points, which is cool. Actually, no, you leave with 100 life points, I think, because they would gain 100 from this. This would go to 2,000, 17, ties that bind, yeah, you live with 100 life points, which is kind of funny. So almost an OTK, but not really. Then triple Wall of D for defense. This is honestly, I just threw this together and I didn't make any changes, and I played like 2 or 3 duels. And then the extra deck doesn't really matter. I mean, this guy you could summon. It's a contact fusion of 3 6M different attributes, and once per turn you banish 1 6M card from your hand basically on the field, then target 1 card on the field and banish it. I don't think I've ever summoned this card, but it's there. And then like these guys I can't summon. If we were to ever get, say, a 6 Samurai Tuner or a 6 Samurai Synchro, like Great Shogun Xian, oh my god. Is that its name? Great Shogun Xian? I don't even know. There's a 6 Samurai, or Legendary Xian, something like that. There's a Synchro for 6 Samurais that allows you to negate a Spell or Trap once per turn. Combo that with Great Shogun Xian, they can't hit Spell or Traps basically, which is kind of crazy. So let's see what we have here. I am in Plat now. I don't think I was I in Plat in the last video? I think I was in the X-Saber video. Still working on X-Sabers, by the way. Definitely want to bring you guys an updated deck. I have a different variant of the deck that's incomplete. That's kind of cool. I might show off. But I definitely want to make sure I can get Dark Souls and at least a second Full Helm Knight. And then I can show you guys that deck off. So this hand is a brick. We cannot do anything. So we're just going to set Powerful Rebirth and pass. That is one problem with this deck, is it is prone to bricking, because you do have cards like Grandmaster, which relies on you having another summonable monster in your hand, and you have cards like Xian, which you can't summon unless you have 2 6 Sams. So it is a problem. In this particular matchup, since this is Spellbooks, if I were to get Great Shogun Xian out that turn, I would have won the game easily. Like, when you're playing in Spellbooks, and you only activate 1 spell or trap per turn, you win. Like, that is just a fact. Unfortunately, I didn't open good. So you don't get to see the raw power of this deck yet. Maybe I could top deck something though, that would be nice. But he's probably going to set up for a Spellbook of Fate play. Which looks like he's doing it. He's gonna activate Spellbook of the Master, I'm guessing. Have not played this deck since I came back to Duel Links. I know that what was it? It was pretty controversial, but like they came out with like a starter deck or something with like I forgot what card it was. But there's some card that they run in Spellbooks that you only get from the starter deck. But you only get the starter deck if you pay money, which kind of sucks. People were mad about that. So I don't know. Spellbook of Power. Was that necessary? I don't think that was necessary. That was not necessary. But okay. Now the problem with this is if my opponent's smart, the second I summon a 6 Sam, he's going to fade it. Like if I summon this, he's going to fade it. That's a smart play. Like, if you play against 6 Sams with this deck, you just get rid of the first monster. Floodgate it if you have Floodgate. Yeah, so he's smart. He knows. You know, because he doesn't want me to have, say, this guy in Xian. That would be kind of bad. So we just lose. Honestly, I'm going to forfeit. I'll keep this battle in, because I did talk a lot and did get to see this deck's shortcomings, which there are a lot of. I definitely want to include more losses in my videos, because I feel like, it's not like intentionally. I feel like a lot of my videos just have wins. Like, it's not me trying to be like, oh, I always win. Just generally speaking, when I win, the duel is pretty good. And when I lose, the duel is pretty bad. But that one in specific, I just want to showcase that this deck can brick. No deck is perfect in Duel Links, unfortunately. But let's see what we have here. Hopefully we open with a more optimal hand. Got a Yusei. Alright. My Yusei is actually level 30, which is kind of crazy. So we're going second, which is okay, because we get that extra card draw. Whoa! I've never seen this mat, like, in a duel, but I know it came out. That is crazy. I feel like the animations are a little bit too quick, though. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Spellbooks again! What is going on? This deck cannot beat Spellbooks if you go second. That is a fact. Unless my opponent is silly and doesn't just fate the doji right away, I'm gonna lose. Or if they mess up the combo and don't set up a fate. Did he mess up the combo? He messed up the combo! How did you mess that up? How did you mess that up? You had everything you needed. I'm so confused. I'm expecting a Treacherous, which is fine because I have a Cunning. So I'm going to Doji into Grandmaster and then possibly Cunning. If you let this go through. Could be a Floodgate. I don't know if Spellbooks play Floodgate. Oh, okay, I got it. So he's gonna organization change. Okay. Okay. So he did have the combo. He just did it a little bit differently. Alright. So we still have a chance. I will set both. Yeah, we still have a chance here. Because if I top deck, actually, I'm fine with what I have. I just have to get around the back row, which is a big problem. Could argue that Cosmic Cyclone should go in this deck, because then I could have just Cosmic Cyclone the Fate, and I would have been good. But it's tough. It is tough. Now, once he summons 3 monsters, I'm Wall of D'ing. Because I could possibly win that way. Granted, he could just summon Sound the Magician. Should be bad. Does he have it, though? Okay, he's summoning it now. Unless it's Blizzard Princess, but it's not Blizzard Princess. So, I'm gonna take this. Because if he summons a monster next turn and I Wall of D, I might just win via deck out. And winning via deck out is a lot more prominent in Duel Links than it is in the TCG, I'll tell you what. I don't think I've ever won by deck out in TCG. But in Duel Links, boy, back when Weevilburn was like super meta relevant, always stall him out, baby. No hesitation, activate the Fate. Okay. That's fine. Now my Cunnings aren't live because he's banishing my cards. And he has 2 Books Engraved. So I'm going to pass here. I'm forced to Wall of D next turn. But I could win by deck out. I'm going to win by deck out. Unless he Hail Mary fates the center card. I think I'm going to win via deck out. Which is great. Just keep thinning your deck, buddy. If he only plays 1 of this, I'm going to win. I have no idea how many of this spellbook players play. But since it costs money, wouldn't be surprised if they just play 1. Because they have to spend more money for 3. Keep activating your cards, man. Actually, the smart play would be to blind Fate IMO. Yeah, that's a smart play. He's going to target the center because they always target the center. He's going to target the center. But he has a second. Like, why would you summon that? Like, if he only has 2, I win right here. If I top deck a 6 Samurai, I could win here. No. Because if I had a 6 Samurai, I would go Summon Sam, Special Grandmaster, Attack, Cunning. Oh no, I can't Cunning. Unless I got Doji. Either way, I'm going to set Wall of D and pass. Actually, straight, I'll set both. Because he could have a third, this guy. But he can't Fate. How to beat Spellbooks 101, baby. Oh my god, come on, give me a normal summonable monster. Please. As the scumbag Peter goes off, I do apologize for that obnoxious noise. He just passes right away. Give me a monster. Alright, we definitely win now, because even if he has a third, I can just Wall D it. We'll win via deck out, baby. That's how you do it against Spellbooks. That's a card. Probably a Treacherous. Honestly, I'm going to keep passing. I'm going to keep passing. Because if that's a Treacherous, I could lose. He has a Treacherous with his own monsters. And then I just Wall of D because I have 2 set. So we win, baby. This is great. This is great. Just keep passing turn. You know, it's a legitimate strategy in Duel Links, unfortunately. You can just not do anything and win. Wow. Isn't that great? I literally did nothing this duel and I'm going to win. Nice. So unless he has Blizzard Princess, I lose. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. I think he actually lost overall attack by doing that. So he's going to set up his Fates. But little does he know, I have double Wall of D. Which is great. I'm just going to activate 1. I don't need to activate both. Screw it. Oh! Okay, that does nothing. I was right about the Treacherous, though. I still win, right? Yeah. Alright, and then now just a stunt, man. Just a stunt. We're gonna do it. We're gonna special this guy. Boom. We're not gonna activate Ties That Bind. Because we're gonna leave him with 3,900. Or with 100 life points, rather. Oh no, I can't. That's exactly 4,000. We're just gonna pass them. And we win. Win via deck out. Legitimate strategy, I guess. Let's hopefully get an actual duel going here, because I just had the deck out win, and then I had 2 losses. I don't know if I'll include them both. But then I think I played Spellbooks 3 times. Did I play Spellbooks 3 times? I might have. We got a Crowler, though. I don't think Crowler could use Spellbooks. But you learn something new every day, I guess. We're going second, again. This is a big deck. That is 24 cards. This is not a terrible hand, because we have cards we can actually play. If I top deck Grandmaster, that's like pretty good. That's like the second best hand, Doji plus Grandmaster. Best hand being Doji, Grandmaster, Great Shogun, and back row. So not terrible. Another big problem with this deck, I don't know if I said this yet, is Floodgate. Because like you summon something, they Floodgate it, and it's like, oh, that's a shame. It's kind of like for hires, where like you summon from hand a lot, except you don't pop your opponent's whole field like for hires. You know, you kind of just search and set cards. So he sets 1, sets 2. Okay. Let's see what we have. Got a Doji, that's not bad. Should have summoned this in set 2. Set both the traps. Something's activatable. Could be a Floodgate. I mean, you could Floodgate this. It's not the worst play. Because he doesn't know what else I have in hand. If I have a Grandmaster, then I could combo. So yeah, in the off chance you play against 6 Sams, yeah, he's gonna get, yeah, Floodgate or Canadian. Because you don't want them to just go normal into double special, then you have a Great Shogun, and you can't do anything, because you can only activate 1 spell or trap per turn. Alright, let's just set 2. Now, luckily it's Canadian, not Floodgate, so I could flip back up. And if they attack, I could wall of D. And even though Canadian would special back, it's at 1200 while I have 12 defense. So it's not bad. And I do have another Doji in hand, which is great. So I could go Doji Shien if I top deck a Shien, which is kind of nice. And then Pental OTK. Or not really an OTK. I don't know. To me, like, I know OTK is technically making your opponent go from 4,000 to 0 in this game. But to me, an OTK is like first turn, 1 turn. Like, you're going second and you just OTK. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I am wrong. I'm not really sure what the proper definition of OTK is. Basically, I want to make sure I can get my opponent's life points to 0. As I stutter my words like crazy there, jeez. Pass his turn. Okay. Here's the 3rd Doji. Just gonna summon the Doji here. Give another Canadian. I think he does. A Floodgate. Okay. I would have waited for the next card. But I guess that he doesn't know. If I have Grandmaster, like, I don't know. It's a 50-50, I guess. I'm gonna bring that back and attack. I have monsters in my hand, sir. Did you forget this? I activated the skill for the first time. 700 damage right there. So I still have no idea what deck this is, because all we've seen is 2 staple cards. I feel like it might be beatdown with like Phoenix, because that has been more popular again lately. Maybe Yubel? Skill could be beatdown, like I said. I don't know, man. King of the Swamp. Searching for a Poly. Oh, it's Ancient Gear. Ancient Gear Gadgeton Dragon, right? I think I lose here. Like the 4,000 attack beat stick. Somebody, like, I think it was my second game back on Duel Links. I wasn't recording, and somebody summoned it, and I read the card, and I was like, what? Like, this card is so bad. Wait, what? Buster Blader. What is this? What is this card? This card cannot attack directly. This card gains 1,000 attack and defense for each dragon type monster your opponent controls or in their graveyard. Okay. This is fine. I'm a little confused. I have Wall of D set, but I'm not going to activate it yet. Because he would go down to 24? 23. It's not worth it. I mean, if I top deck a Shien, then I could have attacked over it, but like, the chances of that are pretty low. And I could just Powerful Rebirth and then summon Shien, I guess. Or just top deck Wall of D. That works too. I'm going to set it. So what do we have set? 2 Wall of Ds and a Powerful Rebirth. I'll pass turn. And then just like double Wall of D probably. Maybe. If I double Wall of D, he'll go down to 16. If he summons 1 monster, I'll single Wall of D and be fine. Or he'll go down to 12, wouldn't he? Math is hard, dude. Yeah, to go down to 12. Not 16. So if they summon a monster, I'll just single wall of D and be fine. They're thinking, though. Have not seen this deck, though. Is this, like, relevant? Buster Blader. I feel like this is a card trader card. Just looks like it. Maybe it's not. I've not seen this card, though. Maybe it's, like, a really old card and I just don't remember it. Could be that. I don't know. Fusion decks in this game are weird. Because, like, you only have 4 cards in hand. You gotta activate Poly, that's 1 card. Fuse 2 monsters, that's 3 or 4 cards, assuming they're in your hands. Like, monster gotta be pretty freaking good for you to just use 3 cards on it, in my opinion. That's 75% of your hand for 1 card. Like that Ancient Gear card that has like 5,000 attack and like pierces, that's worth it. Although, really hard to pull off because you have to fusion for 3, so that's 4 cards you need. Which is just crazy. What am I thinking? This card doesn't pierce, does it? Oh, it does pierce! What do you know? Interesting. I wonder why I didn't attack the defense one then. Because it would have done more damage. I guess he figures it's face down, I can't flip it up because it's floodgated. I guess that makes sense. But this is taking a long time. Come on, Crowler. I have 2 Wall of D set. You can't win. Basically in this game, if you have 2 Wall of D set, that's basically Exodia. Like, they can't do anything. Like, Wall of D is such a powerful card. It's so stupid. I don't think it should exist in this game. Defusion? What? That's fine. I don't understand. Buster Blader and what else did you summon? Horus? Horus is for spells though, right? I'm gonna win next turn maybe. After this Wall of D. What, you're gonna tribute summon? Oh, for Jinzo. What? Are you serious right now? Now I can't even activate any of my traps. Wow. That was crazy. Alright, come on, buddy. Just attack me. Come on. I have people do that. Alright, he didn't install that much. Sometimes people are about to win. And, like, you're not BM, you're having a fair game. And then just, like, wait. It's like, come on, man. Like, let me get out of here. Let me get my weekly rewards for playing the PvP duels or whatever. But, I think I'll do one more duel. This might be a longer video. Because I'm not really exactly sure how long it's been. Because I had to pause in the middle of it because of the heater. I just waited for it to stop. Even though it was in for a little bit of that one duel. But let's go. Hopefully, as my mic probably peaked when I clapped there, we draw something good. Like, ideally, I want to go first. Doji, Grandmaster Shien. And just pass. And then my opponent just reads my cards and goes, oh, guess I lose. Especially if they're playing spellbooks. Even Amazoness is good against. Because they can only, like, if they activate Onslaught, they can't do anything else, which is cool. But granted, they can activate Onslaught multiple times if it's face up, because it's already face up. So that sucks, as we get a DC. I freaking hate DCs, man. They used to count as lost. Look, they don't anymore. That was the worst. When you'd be like, 1 game off rank up, and then you get a DC and it counts as a loss. When you didn't even enter a duel. It's like, thanks, Konami. Thank you. Alright, Yami Yugi. I don't know what skill it could have. Possibly Destiny Draw. We're going first. Can I get 6 Sam Grandmaster Shien? Oh, so close. So close, so close. Alright, so we're gonna go Doji. This is actually pretty optimal too, because you go Doji, special 6 Samurai, Grandmaster. Doji effect activates. You send probably Zanji, I guess. Like that's why I think playing Yaichi or Kami would be better, because like you could toolbox them out. You know, you step out for Rebirth, I got Zanji ready for next turn. If this was a Yaichi, that'd be a back row pop. That's pretty good. But unfortunately, I don't have that. I just have a beat stick basically, which is still a good beat stick. You can get over some big monsters, so I like it. Has a good effect. I can pop Grandmaster and then, you know, go from there. Oh, aliens. Have not seen aliens in a while. I guess he bricked, didn't do anything else. I'll let this go through. That's fine. And that's it. I think I win next turn. Let's see. Let's summon you. Activate you. Special you because you have more attack. Activate skill, and that's game. Do you have Spear Kribo? Probably not. Alright. That does something. I don't know what that did. Alien counters? I don't know. Get out of here with your stupid aliens. I never liked this deck. I just hated dueling against it. Like, I don't think it's, like, cheat per se. It's just, like, annoying, you know? It's just like, they freaking A counters, and then they tribute the A counters. It's like, just stop. Like, please, just stop. Anyway. Oh, you can max out level 30. I didn't realize that. I thought 30 was the max. Huh. Interesting. That is kind of weird. Either way. Kind of a weird video because, like, the deck worked. You know, you saw the deck in action, you saw its shortcomings, but I didn't open the optimal hand or get the optimal play of 6 Sam Grandmaster Xian, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to show that, but I saw it. I did it on stream last night, so make sure you follow the stream. I'll do it again on stream. Either way, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.